हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज डिस्कस करेंगे चैप्टर 2 स्टैंडर्ड 12 के जो है कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर नोट के साथ हम आज एक्सप्लेन करेंगे। तो पहला हमारा है व्हाट इज़ यूटिलिटी, जिसका हम मीनिंग, डेफिनेशन और एग्जांपल तीनों समझेंगे। यूटिलिटी मीन्स वांट सेटिस्फाइंग पावर ऑफ ए कमोडिटी। यूटिलिटी का मतलब होता है कि हमारे जो वांट्स हैं उसको सेटिस्फाई करने का पावर को हम लोग यूटिलिटी कहते हैं। इट इज़ द क्वालिटी ऑफ यूटिलिटी विच सेटिस्फाई द ह्यूमन वांट्स। नाउ द डेफिनेशन इज अकॉर्डिंग टू प्रोफेसर सैंडले जर्मन्स, utility is the capacity of a commodity to satisfy human wants. As for example, we say that mobile phone is such a useful product as it satisfies our want of communicating. Now, the features of utility is what form as the basis for demand, relative concept, ethical, neutral, even different form pleasure, also different form usefulness. The measurement is not possible, utility and satisfaction are different. Relative concept, even different form pleasure, subjective concept, utility depends on intensity of the wants. तो ये था हमारा फीचर्स किसका, यूटिलिटी का। अब जानेंगे टाइप्स, काइंड और फॉर्म ऑफ यूटिलिटी। प्लेस यूटिलिटी, सर्विस यूटिलिटी, टाइम यूटिलिटी, फॉर्म यूटिलिटी, नॉलेज यूटिलिटी, पोजीशन यूटिलिटी। Place utility due to the change in place of utilization, example sea, sand, mango, etc. Service utility, when any service is rendered from one person to another, example lawyer, teachers, etc. Time utility due to change in time of utilization, example umbrellas, tractor, etc. Form utility due to the change in the form of shape of goods, example wood, sugarcane, etc. Knowledge utility, when the user or buyer gains knowledge about the product, example washing machine, computer, etc. Possession utility, when the legal ownership and possession gets transferred, example house, cake in the shop. So these are the type of utility. Now, two type of concepts utility, that is total utility and marginal utility. Total utility is the sum total of the utility derived by consumer by consuming all possible units of a commodity at a point of time. In simple terms, it is the sum of marginal utility derived from successive consumption of units. As for example, we can say if there are 5 chapati, then total utility is the sum total of the utility that are derived from consuming all the 5 chapatis one after the other. As for example, TUN is the total utility equal to marginal utility 1, 2, 3 and n. TUN equal to summation NUN. Total utility equal to all chapati, that is 5. It can also called as stock. Now, marginal utility. Marginal utility is the additional utility derived by the consumer on consumption of an additional unit of the commodity. In short, it is additional utility derived from the last unit consumed. As for example, if you had consumed 2 chapati, the additional utility that you derive is when you consume the third chapati. Symbolically, MUN equal to TUN minus 1. It means marginal utility equal to satisfaction after having every single chapati. Now, relationship between TU and MU. You can see in the chart, the first number total utility is 10, marginal utility is also 10. In the second, total utility is 18 and marginal utility 8. How it is possible? So according to the formula TUN minus TUN minus 1, it means अगर हम 18 में से 10 को माइनस करेंगे तो हमारे कितना आ जाएगा 8, और 22 में से 18 को माइनस करेंगे तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा 4. तो 1 बाई 1 जब माइनस करते जाएंगे तो हमारा लास्ट जो कंज्यूम होता है वो माइनस यानी नेगेटिव में आता है. यू कैन ऑल्सो सी इन द ग्राफ ग्राफ में भी आप देख सकते हैं कि हमारा डायग्राम इस तरीके से है, टोटल यूटिलिटी और मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी। जब हमारा एक था कंज्यूमर, यानी कि जब हमारा फर्स्ट चापाती कंज्यूम कर रहा था तो उसका टोटल यूटिलिटी हमारा कितना था, 10 था, और टोटल यूटिलिटी हमारा 10 था। तो देखिए किस तरीके से कब हमारा जो है वो नेगेटिव में, -2 में, 6 में जब कंज्यूम होता है तो वो हमारा माइनस में आ जाता है। Now relationship between TU and MU. The above given schedule and diagram explain that initially total utility and marginal utility are equal, यानी कि total utility और marginal utility equal होता है from the consumption of second unit. Total utility increases at diminishing rate and marginal utility doesn't decline. जब total utility क्या होता है, increase करता है diminishing rate में, गिरते हुए स्तर में, the marginal utility goes in decline. So TU curve slopes upward and MU curve slopes downward. TU and MU. When total utility is maximum and constant, marginal utility is 0. जब टोटल यूटिलिटी मैक्सिमम और कांस्टेंट हो जाता है तब मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी क्या हो जाता है, 0 होता है। इट इंडिकेट्स द पॉइंट ऑफ स्टैटिटी, ये पॉइंट ऑफ स्टैटिटी को शो करता है जो कि मैक्सिमम सेटिस्फेक्शन कहलाता है। ये देखिए पॉइंट ऑफ स्टैटिटी। At the point TU curve reaches the largest level and MU curve touch the x-axis, TU maximum and MU 0. Relationship between TU and MU. When total utility decline, marginal utility intersect the x-axis and becomes negative. It shows dissatisfaction. In this case, TU curve start falling and MU curve enter into negative quadrant. TU and MU negative. Higher TU show the greater value in use of the commodity, while higher MU show the greater value in exchange. TU shows strength of demand while MU show intensity of each want. Now the differentiate between TU and MU, total utility and marginal utility. Total utility is the sum total of the utility derived by the consumer by consuming all possible units of a commodity at a point of time. Marginal utility is the additional utility derived by the consumer on consumption of an additional units of the commodity. सिम्बोकली सिंबल आप देख सकते हैं, इसका क्या हो जाएगा, तो TU इक्वल टू MU1 प्लस MU2 प्लस MU3, यहीं पर हमारा मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी का हो जाएगा MUN इक्वल टू MUN माइनस TUN माइनस 1. TU इंक्रीजेज एट ए डिमिनिशिंग रेट. TU हमारा कैसे इंक्रीज करेगा, डिमिनिशिंग रेट से. MU गोज ऑन डिमिनिशिंग कंटिन्यूसली. At the point of staticity, TU is maximum. At the point of staticity, MU is 0. After the point of staticity, TU diminishing. After the point of staticity, MU is negative. Now the conclusion क्या आ जाएगा, it is observed that TU is always positive but MU may be positive, 0 or negative. Law of diminishing marginal utility. Introduction, statement of the law, schedule, explanation, diagram and explanation, assumption, exception, conclusion. These all are we have to study in the next video. Thanks and thanks for watching.